Long before Marvel Studios came to fruition, there were a collection of Marvel films that were less interested in shared universes and more concerned with world building around a single character. Without these films, we would not have the superhero genre that we know and love today. Let's take a look at some of these early projects and why they matter on Gaber's 2 cents. 1998's Blade. While not released in the year 2000, Blade set the perfect example on how a mature-rated superhero film could work. With quick, brutal, and frenetic action, and an all-out performance from Wesley Snipes. This film provided an entrancing look into one of Marvel's most underrated characters. By being one of Marvel's first box office successes, it paved the way for future mature mayhem in the likes of Deadpool and Logan, while also giving the studio enough confidence to bank in on characters that are not well known within general audiences. 2002's Spider-Man. If Blade proved to be a box office success, who better to grace the big screen next than everyone's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Director Sam Raimi stepped into the director's chair with big expectations, the daunting task of bringing one of the most popular heroes in pop culture to the big screen. However, with a reluctant and relatable lead performance from Tobey Maguire and a sinister turn by Willem Dafoe, allowed Spider-Man to break open the box office with a $100 million opening, making Spider-Man one of the most successful superhero films ever for the time. 2003's Daredevil. Long before donning the cape and mask of Batman, Ben Affleck stepped into the role of the blind lawyer from Hell's Kitchen. The film was not received as well as Marvel's previous efforts, but did allow the spotlight to shine on another of Marvel's more underrated properties, and managed to turn a profit despite middling reviews. With the character getting his own show set within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's only a matter of time before we see Daredevil back on screen. 2003's Hulk. 3 years after his martial arts masterpiece, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, director Ang Lee took on Marvel's angry green giant, Hulk. While considered critically misunderstood for the time, Ang Lee's rendition of Hulk dealt with the more personal and psychological aspects of the character, which in turn meant less smashing and more character development. However, time has been kind to this odd piece of superhero pop culture, with its themes of grief, mental illness, and family hardships. Not to mention it being a modest box office success, despite the critical disappointments surrounding the film. With Marvel seemingly wanting to pull characters from their old catalog of films, it would not be surprising to see this version of the Incredible Hulk back on screen in the years to come. 2004's The Punisher. With the success of the Blade franchise, it was only a matter of time before Marvel attempted to capitalize off of another violent character within their ranks. Enter The Punisher. Retired government agent Frank Castle becomes involved in an all-out war with a criminal empire that murdered his family. The film was poorly received and just barely made a profit within the domestic box office. However, this is just another example of a Marvel film being misunderstood for the time. While not a masterpiece by any means, mainly due to John Travolta's over-the-top performance as the main villain, the film does have its moments, particularly with its tight action and well-choreographed set pieces. At least John Travolta's zany character meets an equally bombastic demise. With Marvel Studios' Avengers: Secret Wars hitting theaters on May 27, 2027. One can only hope that this isn't the last we've seen of Marvel's entrancing title characters of the early 2000s. To be notified for new content every week, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, tap the like button if you liked what you saw, and be sure to comment if you think we left anyone out. We'll see you all next time on Gaber's 2 cents.